Hello everyone, happy Tarot Tuesday. As you can see on my card spot is Freya. She just thought that her butt looked so good that she had to put it on camera. I will get her out of here before I get rolling with my cards, but yeah, so I hope everyone is having a great week. I hope that everyone is ready for Turkey Day, because I know I am. We are having our first big Thanksgiving dinner that we are hosting in our house that we own. I'm just so excited. We've got a huge table that seats 8. And I think we've got like 7 adults. So then we've got the smaller table that seats 4, and all the kids are going to sit there. We're going to move it into my office because it kind of like conjoins with the dining room. And yeah, we've got tons of food, and I'm super excited for it. Yes, that's you. She's looking up at the TV like, oh wow, look at that beautiful cat. She's so gorgeous. You're rotten is what you are. Come here. Oh my goodness. You're messing up my stuff. I had everything nice and neat and ready to go. No, you need to get down. She just is going to join me tonight. So yeah. So I hope that everyone's having a good week. Everyone's ready for that turkey, because I know I am. Today we went to Opryland Hotel out here in Nashville. We walked around and saw all the pretty Christmas decorations. I personally, I know that I've complained about people decorating for Christmas and listening to Christmas music way too early. She's giving me kisses. She's so sweet. But I love Christmas. I just love it. Usually I don't start celebrating until after Thanksgiving. This year I've been kind of into it because it's everywhere. It's hard to not be into it. But Freya, just don't mess up my stuff, okay? No. You can't mess with that. Okay, get down. But yeah, we walked around and we saw like the big poinsettia tree and all the pretty decorations. I've been listening to Christmas music all day and I'm super into it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but sorry, I'm mirrored. I've got a little bat with a Santa hat on him. He's so cute. I've got a bat wall that's full of these bats, and I got a ton of little teeny Santa hats, and I put them on them, so now they're Santa bats. Hey Amber. Hey Tammy. And then I've also got a Christmas tree. It's black and purple, because of course I've got to incorporate the black in the Christmas stuff. Amber lost her mom yesterday, and so I'm actually surprised. I was not expecting to see you on here tonight, Amber. I'm glad that she can join us. I hope that you're handling things okay. And we are all sending positive and healing vibes. It's really tough. I think now I've had 4 of my close friends lose their moms in the last year, so it's really tough. And there's never any like right thing to say when someone goes through that. I just hope that you know that I am there for you if you need anything. But yeah, so we are going to just need to be distracted, not think about it. And here I go talking about it. I'm sorry, Amber. Anyways, we are going to do 1 through 10 for my tarot readings. Pick a card, pick any card, pick a couple of cards for your readings, and then everyone that is in the live chat that is commenting that wants a reading, I will give a reading to. So Tammy and Amber, you are going to be the first. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get these cards started now that Freya is gone and she's not on my blanket. Can you guys hear the music? There's supposed to be music like in the background while I'm talking too, but it's supposed to be super quiet. I guess it's supposed to like, when I start talking, it's gonna get real quiet so it doesn't go over me. My husband's got all this set up and like I have no idea what's going on. Dancing to it. I know when I used to have my music, I had the same music. It's someone who has all their music out and it's not copyrighted so that you can use it on YouTube. He's like a big streamer for Twitch. But he released all this music that's not copyrighted so you can use it on YouTube without getting flagged. And I'd always play it to where I could hear it, and I was always jamming out to it. Now I can't hear it, and it's kind of sad. Kind of wish I could. I'm glad you guys are jamming out to it. Okay, so 1 through 10. 9 of chalices. Something stopping you from being able to completely appreciate all the things that you have. It's kind of time to take a step back, stop and smell the flowers, appreciate the things that you've accomplished along the way to where you're at now. You might not be completely where you're wanting to go, but you're still accomplishing things. So make sure you acknowledge that. Make sure that you appreciate that. Of course, like I said last time, now that I'm reading reversals, literally every card's gonna come out reversal. 9 of Pentacles is another one that's all about like appreciating the things that you have done. Another 9. Appreciating the things that you've done, the things that you've accomplished, the things that you have done along the way. Things that you've kind of gathered along, things that you have around you, just appreciating stuff. So there's something stopping you from doing that. So make sure that you stop and appreciate those things. Hanged Man upside down. Sorry, my throat's been super dry. I filled my water before I started streaming and then I guzzled it down. So number 3 is all about making sure that those sacrifices that you're making for other people is worth it. Make sure that you're meant to do that. Make sure that you're meant to put those things on hold, because sometimes we keep putting things on hold over and over and over, and we don't work on ourselves or work on the things that we're supposed to be working on. We're focused on everybody else, or we're focused on something else for ourselves when we're supposed to be focusing on something else. That makes sense. I totally just F that up. Because the Hanged Man is all about putting something on the back burner and putting things on hold, being that hanged man, that person that's kind of just like hanging there waiting for something else. So when it's reversed, because you're supposed to kind of think about it and think about, okay, am I supposed to be making these sacrifices for other people? Am I supposed to be sacrificing this for this? So make sure that you're not doing that in vain. 6 of Wands upright is all about being proud of the path that you're getting ready to go on. She's on a boat. She's getting ready to ride off into the sunset. She's got her head held high because she knows she's prepared for the things that she is embarking on, this journey that she's going on. She knows that she's capable of handling things, and she knows that she is, sorry, there's stuff on the outside. She knows that she is ready for it. So, and she's on the right path. So just make sure that you have that pride for yourself. Another reverse. So nights are all having everything that you need. You know, being able to fight those battles. And then the wands are all about like these sparks of ideas and inspiration coming for you and taking you over. So he knows that he's got like all these things that are all this passion and newfound ideas that are coming his way, and he can handle it. So when it's reverse, I feel like the reverse of this one means that like you have all those things, you have that energy of the Knight of Wands, but you're holding yourself back. Like you're not being confident in the fact that you do have those things that you need to accomplish what you're looking for, to be able to handle all these fresh ideas that are coming your way. Number 6. We all love this one. So 9 of Swords. Lots of 9s actually. It's the third 9. So 9 of Swords is all about kind of just sitting there and letting bad things happen. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Sorry, you guys. You don't want to see me in the big picture. You want to see the cards. The 9 of Swords is all about just kind of sitting there and letting things happen. I mean, he's just sitting there without any weapons to defend himself, without running away, without doing anything. He's just sitting there and letting the goose eat him. Sometimes we have things that are coming at us and we're able to stop those things. Instead, we just kind of like let them happen. And we just kind of sit back and we're like, oh, woe is me, all these bad things are happening, but we don't do anything about it. And that's what the 9 of Swords is telling us to do, is we need to stand up for ourselves. We need to fight back. We need to change the scenery. We need to grab that weapon and take over that goose, whatever is happening. And we need to fight back and not just let those things happen. Number 7 is 10 of Pentacles. So this one's all about your legacy, things that you're leaving behind. And it doesn't necessarily mean family, though, you know, if you're thinking about having kids, maybe this is saying, you know, kids are in the future for you. But this is all about like what you're leaving behind. So what will people remember you for? And it doesn't necessarily mean when you die. It could mean when you move on from a friendship. I'm sorry if you guys hear my kids upstairs. If you're moving on from a friendship or a relationship, what are they going to remember you for? Or if you're leaving a job, moving on to the next job, and you're kind of leaving those people behind, what are they going to remember you for? What are you leaving behind? Number 8, Temperance. I need more water. So, Temperance is all about balance, taking the middle road, knowing when enough is enough, and just kind of like taking the middle road, like not really going one way or another. I just realized that there's a person in this. The art in this deck is really cool, and there's some things that I realize sometimes, like there's a person in that water, if you can tell, like the black shadow of a person. That's kind of cool. Sorry, I got totally distracted. But it's all about balance, knowing when to stop filling the cups, when is too much, when is enough, and being able to stop that. Page of Swords. So this one's in reverse. Page of Swords is all about taking that leap of faith. Page of Swords being in reverse is like you have that potential to be able to just take that leap of faith and go for it, but something's holding you back. Reverse cards are always about being blocked, held back, something stopping you from being able to obtain the energy in the card. So something's keeping you from being able to take that leap of faith, whether it's your own confidence in yourself or the people around you. But something's got to change so you can take that next step confidently. And then number 10 is all about happiness. The sun is just oozing happiness. And it's not in reverse, so that's good. But it's all about happiness, and it's literally like all I can think of when I think of the sun card. Just really happy, good times. And with it being a major arcana, it's like a really big thing. So something really big is going to happen that's just going to make you really happy. Just make sure that you're in the moment and you're appreciating that happiness. So along with the sad news for Amber, there's also some really happy news. She is no longer a girlfriend. She is a fiance. Her girlfriend proposed to her right before the bad news happened. But I'm super happy for you, and I hope that you're in this really tough time. I hope you're able to find happiness in that too. But I just want to say that I'm super happy for you. All right. So, Tammy, you are first, and then Amber. You are welcome, Amber. Take care. Tammy. Okay, so we have the Fool. And it is in reverse. So, with the Fool energy, it's all about having that naive a way about yourself when you're going into something and not worrying about the risks, not worrying about like, oh, if something bad happens, you know, what if this, what if that. With it being in reverse, it is all about that. Honestly, not really about it being blocked, but it's more about needing to take that take on that worry about the risk. Make sure that you're not just blindly going into things. Make sure that you are aware that things could happen, and make sure that you're trying to stop those bad things from happening along the way with that new endeavor. But the Empress, that is totally you energy, that Queen energy. But it's all about creation, like the birth of something new, passion just kind of taking you over, and Mother Nature, of course. Two of Wands, all about planning. So along with that Fool card, Two of Wands all about making sure that you are taking the time to plan things out before you get started on something. So something new is coming, totally something new with that Empress, birthing of a new thing, project, ideas. Something's definitely coming. Make sure that you're planning for it and worrying about not going into it blindly, not worrying about things because something bad's happening, just making sure that you're taking caution and making sure that bad things don't happen. Didn't even announce my engagement. Everyone is just so focused on my mom. I get it. That is really tough because wasn't it the same night that she went into the hospital, and then was it the next day that she passed? It's really tough. Hopefully you'll have some time soon to be able to celebrate that. That's really tough to be able to celebrate something and be so happy about something when something so terrible happened just about the same time. All right, Amber, it's time for your cards. Let's just see what they have. Page of Pentacles. Definitely, honestly, this one's all about like making sure that you're watching out for the blind spots. Something really good is coming. Making sure that you're paying attention to other things around you. Let's see what the other cards have to say just to kind of like tie that into something else. Nine of Wands, definitely you're just like on this really rough road, obviously. But hold your head up high, and know that With this card, I like to think of this little swirl as like divine energy, whether that be God or a guardian angel or spirit or the universe or whatever the case may be. Something is there to kind of help hold you up. I don't know if you can tell in the picture, but this lady's kind of walking through the, I can get it in the right here. She's kind of walking through the woods, and she's holding onto a cane, and this little swirl is kind of holding her up too. So honestly, I feel like you can think of this as like your mom is there. Like I feel like you can enjoy this good thing that's coming to you, and not worry about the things around you because you have this guardian angel that's kind of there to help you. Eight of Pentacles is all about making sure that you're still taking the time to take care of things. So honestly, I feel like this could have to do with your relationship. Make sure that you're still, like, everything's great. Make sure that you're still taking care of that relationship and not putting it on the back burner. Because the Eight of Pentacles can be about, like, all these beautiful flowers are really big and she's not picking them and saying like, okay, it's over. She's still watering them. So she's still taking care of them. So honestly, I feel like these cards are saying like, enjoy the good things that are coming your way and know that someone's got your back to kind of hold you up and help get you through that, that really tough time. She was in the hospital for a while. It just went downhill. Rose color in her nose. It's really tough. But yes, her spirit will be with you. And I think that's honestly what this card's telling you, the Nine of Wands. I always think of this little swirl as like divine energy, whatever you believe in, but I feel like in this case it's like your guardian angel. She's there, she's helping you along. She knows that right now it's kind of tough for you, and she's still there for you. She's still there to help hold you up. And one more card, Judgment. I feel like with it upside down, there might be some sort of like bad judgment call. Just make sure that you're paying attention to things that are going on. Make sure that you're not making a bad judgment call with things. What could it be about? Queen of Wands. Good things are definitely coming your way. I feel like it's gonna kind of hit you just like this inspiration. It's just gonna kind of hit you for some new ideas and things that you can do after, you know, all the getting through everything else is over. It's gonna get better, and it's gonna get better soon. I know it's really tough with your birthday next month, her not being there, and of course Thanksgiving she's not there, and Christmas coming up, and that's gonna be really tough. But know that like in that Nine of Wands card, she's there. She's totally there. She's watching over you. All right, so we just had a couple people in here tonight, which is fine because I'm pretty pooped from today. We walked around quite a bit. So we usually go through like the main entrance that's across from the parking lot that we park at, and we got to the main entrance and it's like only hotel guests can go through this entrance. So we had to go all the way around the other side of the hotel, and that was probably like half a mile, and then we walked like 2 or 3 miles inside the hotel and then all the way back to the car. It was a lot of walking. So I'm pooped. And we got our COVID boosters the other day. My arm is a little bit sore still, not nearly as bad as it has been. But the other night I felt like complete trash. Oh my God, I felt awful. And then yesterday I was feeling a little bit better. Today I'm all right, but I'm still kind of like meh. hopefully that gets a little bit better here in the next couple days, especially with Thanksgiving coming up with me cooking all that food. But anyways, I hope that you guys have a good Thanksgiving. I hope that you guys get some yummy food, and you get to spend some time with your loved ones. Thank you guys so much for coming and watching my stream. Make sure that you guys like the video if you haven't, just to kind of help get some positive things going for the page. The more likes that I get, the more it kind of gets put out there. And also share, like if you think of anybody that you know of that will like this, make sure that you share it too. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I will see you guys next week. I hope you have a good rest of the week. Bye, guys.